You think that what we're fighting about is stupid. Just cause you don't agree don't mean it's stupid. Lately communication feels so useless.
Savage.
If we don't got that obsessive love, then what we doing? I don't ask for much from you. It's like you don't got the time to lose. Made me feel like I'm a burden when I tell you how I'm hurting. No, you just say you're sorry to say you did. I ain't over it.
What's up, everybody? It's me. I'm back with another message here. So, again, all praises to the Most High for waking us up this morning, for giving us the breath of life. Excuse the lack of energy. I'm out of coffee. I got to go get some coffee. But until then, this is what you get, okay? All praises to the Most High, man. Just keeping us going, keeping me strong, keeping me faithful. Just leading me, I'm just allowing myself to be led by the Most High, okay? The attacks still come, you know what I'm saying? They and they're meant to, especially me, to silence me so that I don't provide messages, so that I kind of clam up and go back into my shell. The enemy wants me to believe that there is no hope, that there is no victory, but the victory's already been won. It's already been claimed. I'm claiming it now, you feel me? These scabs, these entities, these people, they can't operate. That's not the way God works. God does not operate in allowing people to claim victories through evil, through lies and deceit. There's no victory for them there, and that's what God keeps reminding me of. These plots, these plans, these strategies that these people have had. The way that they've played in my face, dictated things in my life, it's kind of up to me, and up to you to say, no, I'm not having that. It's over. It's a done deal. You got to fight back. You got to use your voices. You got to use your gifts. More importantly, though, these days, you got to use your voice, because a lot of times our voices are the only thing that we have. They put us in positions where we aren't financially fit to get lawyers, expensive lawyers, or representation. They put us in positions where our livelihoods are fucked up. We don't have anywhere to live. We don't have any support from people. And so when we get down to it, what do we have if we don't have these, things that would be considered material necessities? Well, we have our voices. We have our voices. We have our minds. We have our spirit. And there's strength in that. Just think about, over time in history, how, not even the underdog, but somebody who the world kind of not gave up on, but the world just kind of dismissed, and said, you don't have a voice. We can do whatever we want to do to you. We can put you in bad situations. We can say whatever we want to say about you. We can make the whole world believe that you are the enemy of the state, and you have to deal with that. And the one true way, not to say that, by speaking out, that it's an easy journey. It's just, it's not. It's very difficult, because a lot of times it takes a lot of talking before people listen. But a lot of what you say, you have to also listen to, as well, as what I'm learning. Because that's your fuel, that's your motivation, that's your encouragement. That's you being able to recognize what your true gifts are. If you have a very powerful gift, if you have a very powerful voice, if you're an honest person, if there's a story to tell, that could change things for yourself, change the dynamics of situations, not just for yourself, but for other people, you are led to use your voice to do that. Okay. We have to go into things without an unselfish heart, and that's just what I believe. Going into things with an unselfish heart, without any type of expectation of anything but justice, for things to actually be changed. You get a lot of people that have come along and want to be a part of something, or will speak up on certain things, will be the voice of something because there's something financial in it for them. There's some type of gain for them to represent or to pander to people. And you know what? What can I say about that? I mean, everybody makes choices, but it's truly the people that, you know, have actually gone through certain things. I don't want to say victims, but the people that are, you know, in these situations that really at the end of the day don't have anything to gain, but have everything to lose. See, a lot of us have nothing to gain, but everything to lose by talking. But like I like to say, you know, why go down silent when they're going to try to kill you any damn way? You might as well tell your story. You might as well talk. You know, they want to push you into obscurity. They want to get you locked up. They want to silence you. They want you to be afraid because that's what fuels them. That's what fuels these kind of systems. I don't know. These days, I feel like a lot of us, a lot of what people, the reason why a lot of these things are going on in the world. One second. Yeah, my bad. The reason why a lot of these things are going on in the world is because people aren't truly getting the stories. They're not hearing from the victims of shit. They're just not. The world is seeing very small glimpses of people that the media chooses to put into the spotlight, to kind of give a little 15 minutes of a 15-minute spotlight on very particular issues. And then once that's aired and people see it, oh, they feel bad. They contribute to a GoFundMe, and then they go on with the rest of their lives. But there's always a bigger story. There's always more people. And so that's why it's important for things like YouTube, for social media. That's one benefit of social media, is that if the news doesn't want to air your story, then you definitely the fuck can. Confirmation. All right, so just, you know, and this is for me too. Damn, I'm Emperor in the reverse. Let me give this another shuffle here. All right, that didn't come out for the last reading, by the way, anyways. But there's somebody obviously abusing their power. Maybe a masculine energy, could be an Aries as well. But the Emperor in the reverse is somebody who's an abuse of power. Okay, where this person is abusing their power, I don't know. But I had a thought though. So, you know, we do a lot of talking here about people at 7:44 a.m., 7:02. Vegas could be significant. We do a lot of talking about people that commit a lot of fraud. Okay, that commit fraud. Whether that be, you know, like with documents and whatnot. You know, taking over identities, getting power of attorneys over people. And what dawned on me this morning, all right, is that a lot of what our families, friends, all these different people that are in our lives, and some people we know, some people we don't even motherfucking know, you know, that have the audacity to participate in these kind of, you know, these fraudulent transactions. There's a notary public is very a notary, a notary needs to be available to people. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's very necessary to the process. All right, so notary. Let's just ask, what is, for those of us out there that don't know, what is a notary public? All right. Let's see. Let's ask Copilot, because ChatGPT. Let's see. What is a notary public? All right, a notary public is a public official authorized to perform certain legal formalities, primarily the witnessing of signatures on documents and administering oaths. I didn't know that. The role of a notary is to verify the identity of individuals, ensure that they are signing documents voluntarily and with full understanding, and prevent fraud. Notaries help to authenticate various legal documents, such as contracts, deeds, affidavits, power of attorney, and other official forms. See, I didn't know that a power of attorney needed a notary. All right, so the key functions of a notary public: witnessing signatures. Notaries witness and authenticate the signatures on documents to ensure the individuals signing are who they say they are, and that they understand the document they are signing. All right, administering oaths and affirmations. Notaries can administer oaths to individuals. For example, in the case of affidavits, which are sworn statements of truth. I didn't know that either. Certifying copies. Notaries may be authorized to certify copies of documents as true copies of the original. I did know that. Taking depositions or acknowledgments. In some cases, notaries are involved in formal procedures like taking depositions or acknowledgments, which involve confirming someone's voluntary participation in a legal action or agreement. Get the... I didn't know that. I didn't know any of that. I just thought that overall, I thought that notaries just verified documents, signatures. That's all I thought that they did. So a notary could, so a power of attorney. Let's look it up. All right. What is a power of attorney? A power of attorney, POA, is a legal document that grants one person, the agent or attorney, in fact, the authority to act on behalf of another person, the principal, in specified matters of transactions. The person granting the power of the principal and the person receiving it as the agent can be given broad or limited authority depending on the terms of the document. Now, I am not an attorney, you guys, so don't take any type of legal advice from me. This is just what we are researching this morning. You feel me? All right, so general power of attorney. This grants the agent broad authority to handle a wide range of financial, legal, and business matters on behalf of the principal, which would be like so that would be you, collective, the principal, okay? It can include managing bank accounts, selling property, making decisions about investments, etc. It can be used in situations where the principal needs someone to manage their affairs due to incapacity for other reasons. So we've been hearing a lot of discussions and a lot of talk about people, your families saying that you are incompetent, that you are unable to handle your affairs. All right. Let's see if there's anything. All right, so there's a limited or special power of attorney. This grants authority to the agent to act only in specific situations or for a particular transaction. Example giving: signing a contract, selling a car, or managing a single financial account. The agent's authority is narrow and defined. Okay, the durable power of attorney is effective until the principal becomes incapacitated, unable to make decisions for themselves due to illness, injury, or disability. That's the durable power of attorney. This is often used in situations where someone may lose mental capacity but wants the agent to continue managing their affairs. Well, then there's the springing power of attorney. This type of only becomes effective under certain conditions, but typically when the principal becomes incapacitated or unable to make decisions for themselves, it springs into action only when specified criteria are met. Okay, but then there's a healthcare power of attorney. I feel like we already know what that is, where we give somebody it's like a directive, right? Okay, this gives the agent authority to make healthcare and medical decisions on behalf of the principal. All right, and then there's a financial power of attorney. This specifically grants authority to manage the financial and business related affairs of the principal, you again, collective, such as paying bills, filing taxes, or managing investments. A notary could sign off on that. A notary, okay? That's why we looked at power of attorney. I heard this. Okay, so the notary public, just, I've really kind of been, over the last few days, really doing a lot of thinking about my particular situation. But we like to do around here is that there are a lot of us that have gone through or have either already gone through, going through, or will be going through the same kind of things. And it's good to know these things. So that we can, be on the lookout for certain things if you suspect certain things. But overall, too, though, I feel like a lot of what's going on now, especially in the collective energy, as far as these families, these inheritances, these false marriages, all of these different things, I feel like we're having conversations about all of these things at this time because there needs to be new laws that protect people from this kind of fraud. Because overall, I did do a little bit of digging around before I came on here. a notary. So I was wondering if there's like a national database, kind of like when a person signs a mortgage, for a home, that, the financial institution then, kind of mention, they scan that into, and there's a database that authorities can have access to, is what I'm pretty much getting at. Or maybe financial institutions, lenders maintain a database themselves. And then, but they have to make those documents readily available. But I feel like when it comes to like notary publics, notaries are very independent. It's just an individual licensed and bonded to perform the duties of a notary. So the notary has to keep record of the things that they notarize for people, right? But outside of that, there's no like national database for that. And I feel like there should be. I feel like every time somebody there's a notary of something, there should be something electronic that keeps track, because not anybody can be a notary, but a lot of people, there are qualifications that people have to, because you have to be bonded, you have to be licensed and bonded, yada, yada, yada. But if a person can be licensed and bonded, then they can be a notary. They can sign off on power of attorneys. They can, certify copies of things made. They can take depositions or acknowledgments. Okay. And so, but it's totally up to them to maintain a record of whatever they've notarized. Tell me about this. That was just a thought that I had this morning. Okay. And I'm gonna say why, okay? Because I'm now at a point where 16 on the clock. I am now at a point where for as far as what I've been, because a lot of things I've not been willing to discuss. But at this point in time, I'm not out here calling people's names. I'm not out here doing all that. But a lot of all bets are off at this point, because the attacks still keep coming. And the only way to defend ourselves against these attacks is understand why they are attacking us. People are attacking us because they're trying to keep things quiet. They're trying to sweep things underneath the rug. They want to make it so that you are incapacitated, that you're unable to communicate. They want to make it so that if you go talking about something, that nobody believes you. Okay? That's why they do what they do. And the best way to combat the lies is to always tell the truth. We all know this. Okay? So I have a very close family member of mine, okay, that got into that, all of a sudden was a notary. And at the time I was like, that's not, that's what's up. So you're a notary. Okay, cool. It never once immediately didn't dawn on me like, okay, well, why did this person want to be a notary? They told me that they were just trying to, maybe start like a small business for themselves, blah, 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 blah. But over time now, what I've realized is that person absolutely became a notary to notarize, to perform the duties of a notary as it pertained to something that had to do with me. It's moreover specifically a property down in St. Petersburg, Florida, that they didn't think that I knew anything about, but I do my research. It's a shame. It's a shame that people in your fucking family would do this kind of shit to you. And so when I really kind of consider everything about the whole situation, I'm here to tell you that it all goes back to these family members and these exes in my situation, because they've all played a part in benefiting off of some type of funds, money, whatever the case may be, the sale of a property. There's some type of financial investment that they all had in doing these things to me. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said before, I don't really give a fuck about nobody saying that I'm crazy. The facts speak for themselves. You feel me? The facts speak for themselves. Now, who if there's somebody paying attention to all the facts that I'm spitting, do I feel like there is? Hell yeah, I do. And they know it too. But the way that I looked at it this morning was like, we all, if depending on what you believe, I believe in God. Okay, I believe in Jesus, Yeshua, however you want to say his name. But I believe in that shit. Not that shit like that, but you know what I'm saying? I believe in it. I really and truly do. I believe that God is in me. that as it pertains to who Jesus is historically and biblically, that there are those of us on this planet that have that in Jesus, that Christ consciousness energy within us. I believe that there's a scripture that says that what we see is God sees through our eyes. And I'm saying all this to say that if I can see through the lies and the deception that most people can't. Some people would say that's supernatural. Some people would say it's a third eye capability, psychic capabilities, being able to see beyond the veil, to see the actual plots and plans of what and the reasons why, how they're doing what they're doing, when they're going to do what they're doing, what they're saying. Don't people really kind of realize that if a person's able to do that with these eyes or with this eye, that God sees it as well? So if I can see it, God sees it. Even if don't nobody else see it. Even if nobody else around me can see what I see, God sees it. And really that's the way that it was probably designed for it to be. We got this emperor out here. Let's switch to the reading here. 7:57 on the clock. All right. We'll keep the Notary Public card out here because that probably has something to do with this. I feel like there should be a database that shows. So what if somebody has gotten a notary signed off on signed your signature on something at a notary at some bogus notary and you don't know anything about it? There should be a database where people can go to see what documents is my signature on. Just like there should be a database where you can check and see if somebody has a life insurance policy on you. A lot of people will say, well, you can go to this website. No, you can't. You can go to the website. Listen, I've done my research, okay? You can go to the website to see if there's a life insurance policy on a person, but the person has to be deceased. And you have to furnish the death certificate. You have to have a date of death. And you have to furnish, well, no, you don't have to furnish a death certificate. I don't believe you do, but you have to furnish a date of death. You can't just go to the website and put in your name and your date of birth. You have to have a date of death. It's not that easy, but you have to they only keep track of people on this national database. They only keep track of people who have been registered as somebody who's passed away. So do your research. I've done mine. But there should be some, unless it's been updated. I contacted these people. Yeah, there may be some other one that you can go to see if there's, but I don't really feel like there is. There's one national database of life insurance policies that you can go check. And from the communication from them, they said that it's only for people who have been deceased, people that are dead. Okay? Because they keep track of how they're paid out or who's made claims against them. But there should be something like that for notaries. Do you know a lot of us out here would probably be floored at the number of documents that your signature has been included on? That's something, because if you have to leave it up to the notaries records, you won't find them. I'm telling you now, this same family member, okay, whether they want to admit it or not, got rid of a whole goddamn computer. For what reason? They got a computer to get rid of it? No, because they had to keep records of whatever they notarized. It's by law they have to do that. They have to have something that is separate from something safe and protected. And they got rid of a whole damn computer. And when I saw them doing it, I was like, okay, there's definitely something on that. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a shady ass notary, what is a shady ass notary gonna do? Cover up their tracks the same way that they covered up having somebody sign your fucking name or taking a deposition or signing a power of attorney. I did not know that a notary could do that. Give me some state energy out here for this emperor in the reverse, please. Somebody that's abusing their power. It could be a male, could be a female. I don't have no loyalty. I don't have any loyalty to any of my family, none of my former friends, none of my former partners, none of you motherfuckers. Because all you bitches are shady as fuck. And you're going to fuck to jail. Okay? Washington, D.C. Emperor. All right? I've already called judgment. I've called righteous judgment. Because I haven't done anything to these people. You feel me? I've called righteous judgment on these motherfuckers. And I've been calling righteous judgment on this landlord over here, the fucked up ass justice system down in Olmsted County, because all of these people have participated in this assault against me, all because of greed and control. What's this Emperor in the reverse, please? Could be a Pisces in the reverse. One more. Don't expect people to tell the truth either. People have to be forced to tell the truth. And a lot of people, even when being forced with the threat of going to, they'll still stick by it, especially a liar. Don't expect people to tell the truth. They've dug too, everything has gotten way out of hand. They're in too deep. And a lot of these people aren't going to tell the truth, because if they tell the truth, then they're telling on everybody, and we already know how that goes. A lot of people just aren't willing to tell on everybody until they're forced, until they're looking at taking their ass to prison for a very long time. And a lot of the people that I know, they ain't nothing but fucking snitches and bitches anyways. No, don't none of them niggas want to go back to prison. Some of them probably already snitched. Okay, about the shit that's going on with me, and I just don't know it. I don't know. But they watch. They watch all the time, because they want to see if I'm going to start naming names. Why the fuck do I need to name names when you already know who you are? Emperor in the reverse to the Hangman. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse to the Five of Wands. Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody's being... I just heard somebody's being stopped, or somebody's trying to create some type of drama to stop somebody, or maybe an emperor is stuck, can't move forward due to some type of drama. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody that reaches the finish line. They're trying to stop somebody from reaching some type of finish line here. Yeah, they are. This Emperor. This person could be a Pisces. Somebody that holds like a position of power. Somebody's trying to stop somebody from crossing the finish line, from getting to the end. Slow but steady wins the race. Somebody could be rushing. Somebody could be cheating. Somebody could be taking a shortcut. Somebody could be possibly taking a shortcut. This Emperor could be taking a shortcut. Tell us what's going on here. I'm going to get an archetype card out here. Right at the bottom is the Storm. Okay, the Storm card here. If I don't find it right away, I'm just moving on from it. Okay. There we go. The chaos, the whirlwind, the disorder. Possessing an energy much like the Tarot's Tower card. The Storm undoes all that is. Wow. All right. Everything that was solid, known, and relied upon is stripped away by the winds of fate. The ground becomes the sky becomes the center, and the center disappears. The storm is a great equalizer. No matter how far we've come on the path, no matter our age, wealth, or wisdom, we can't hide from its savage winds. Their disturbing howls stir anxiety and make it impossible to see and think straight. You must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter and a reliable friend. When all else fails, go within. There, for a moment, you settle into the eye of the storm. Since this is in the reverse, we're going to go with the dark meaning. It says meaningless disorder and dysfunction. All right. So the storm. There's a tower. Or this person likes to cause chaos and dysfunction. This person could be causing chaos and towers and dysfunction for somebody. Maybe that's the Five of Wands to prevent this person or whoever you are, or to prevent somebody from going to the crossing the finish line. All right. Somebody could absolutely be keeping up a lot of drama, causing towers, dysfunction, and chaos. This emperor, that sounds like an emperor in the reverse. All right. Somebody abusing their power, somebody abusive, somebody who's trying to control. An emperor in the reverse would try to control by any means necessary. They don't have any shame. They'll do whatever it takes to maintain control. And if this is about achieving some type of victory or crossing a finish line before someone else, or achieving something before somebody else, they'll do that as well. The Knight of Pentacles also talks about being loyal. But this person is not loyal. This person is very disloyal, okay? But this person is trying to prevent somebody from crossing the finish line. So 8:08 on the clock. All right, so we're talking about a storm or a tower. This person is creating dysfunction, all right? Or there's a tower about to hit this motherfucker. You feel me? Nope. All right, we got the untold story card out here. So something is behind the scenes. All right, we'll keep that up there. Washington, D.C. This is a politician. If somebody that works in politics. Yeah, somebody that works in politics. This is somebody that works in politics. Especially with the emperor out here, so we could be talking about a senator or something like that, okay? But somebody that's involved in politics. We got the star out here. What else we got? We got the Four of Swords. Whoa. One more. Ace of Wands in the reverse. The Nine of Swords was in the reverse as well. There's some action being taken, okay? Somebody's very stressed out about somebody finishing something here. I just heard bringing something all the way home. That's what I just heard. I'll be right back. All right, so you would be considered, there's a star energy out here. You could be an Aquarius, but I feel like this is something about, because a star is somebody that everybody looks up to. The star is somebody that people admire. The star is somebody that is a star. You could be a star seed. You could be an angel, but you have the divine around you. You're protected. With this star here too, I'm seeing like a spotlight. You're going to be in the spotlight, okay? All eyes on you. Whoever this political figure could be. But Washington, D.C. is very significant here. This is somebody I feel like does deal in politics. Now, this person doesn't have to be in Washington, D.C. This person doesn't also have to be a senator either. This person could very well be just somebody who works in politics, okay? There's some type of political agenda or motivations for this person, okay? Let's see what we got here. We're going to pull from the black card. I've been directed to the black card, okay? But you are protected, okay? You are receiving guidance from the astro with the stars around you. You are the biggest star here. The Four of Swords here, somebody wants to shut you up, wants to end this. You feel me? By listen, Four of Swords, I can't make it up. You know what I'm saying? This really comes down to someone wanting to end something. Wants you to shut up is what I just heard. Put you in a casket, quite possibly. The Ace of Wands here. This person feels like with the Nine of Swords that was in the reverse behind the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. If this person can stop you from moving forward, it would be release a heavy burden off of that person. Okay, tell me about this Emperor in the reverse here. Thank you, Spirit. Basketball player. Okay, basketball could be significant. Let's get another one. Somebody used to play college basketball, is what I just heard. Somebody's really into like college basketball or played basketball. Somebody could be a writer. You could be a writer here. Information technology. They can be using IT to shut you up. Narcissistic abuse. You feel me? Photography. I feel like somebody could be, taking photographs of you. But the narcissistic abuse. You're dealing with a narc here. Somebody's using technology here. IT. Let's get a couple more out here. Anything else? Self-employed. You could be self-employed, all right? Or this person could be self-employed. But I feel like this person has some type of... There's something about basketball. College basketball is what I heard, all right? I heard somebody has political aspirations. A writer. Self-employed. IT. Narcissistic abuse. What is it? It is an Emperor in the reverse. Tell me about what are they worried about you? What's this finish line here? Somebody doesn't want you to finish something. That's what it is. It's not about them crossing the finish line before you do. They just don't want you to. Five of Swords in the reverse. It's over. They can't. Whatever they're doing, I feel like with the Ace, it's not working. All right. They can't. They haven't been able to defeat you. Six of Pentacles. The Devil. What's the Devil? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Four of Pentacles in the upright. The Eight of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords. Empress to the High Priestess in the reverse. It's like somebody wants to keep you, they can't beat you. Like there's something that they keep trying to do. They can't accomplish it, okay? Or they want to make it so that you are unable to win something. They want to make it so that you're not able to defeat something. That's possibly what this could be. With the Five of Swords in the reverse, yeah. With the Six of Pentacles here to the Devil, it's like, so the Devil talks about things that are binding, all right? The things that are restrictive. Followed by the four of coins in the reverse. Somebody did something. Somebody's now attacking your job or the way that you make money. Again, Ten of Swords in the reverse. It's not going to work. They can't do that either. Maybe you're a writer. Maybe you are somebody who writes, who's writing about, yeah, well, there goes this Empress in the reverse again. This could be a female. Or a couple. What's this Empress in the reverse? Spirit wants me to get another state card out. This could be a couple. Or this could be a woman abusing her power. Her authority here. I heard political aspirations. So these could be people We got Iowa here. Spirit said get one more. I feel like Washington, D.C. Speaks to this person's either connections to maybe somebody in politics or their political aspirations. And then we got West Virginia. Who's this Empress in the reverse? That's who's taking this action towards you. So we're talking about a female that's abusing her political authority or her connections. Okay? I feel like whoever this person is, this person could be involved in some type of heavy politics here. Tell me more. Seven of Swords to the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Judgment to the Six of Wands. Somebody's about to be publicly embarrassed. They're about to be called out publicly. They're about to be placed under some type of judgment. Maybe this is what you're doing. Maybe you've called judgment on this person. Maybe what you do for work is calling judgment on this person. This person with the Six of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody whom this is somebody in the public eye, of course. Emperor, Empress energy could be two people. One of these people has connections to politics. This Empress in the reverse is the reason why, though. They're doing something very slick here. They're taking some type of slick action to control something. This is about foundations, okay? This could be about a structure. This could be somebody's doing bad business with an organization. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Somebody's doing something with some money here with an organization, especially with the King of Pentacles. In the reverse, that talks about financial corruption. All right. Somebody's doing something with some money here, and you are talking about it, or you're exposing some type of truth. They're trying to get away with this, with this truth. Okay. There's some politics make strange bedfellows. Okay. So there's somebody here. What I'm picking up on, there's someone here that is part of some type of community organization. Whoever this person is somebody very well known with the Six of Wands here. This Empress energy. These people have, this could be a married couple. This could be a married couple. Or two people that have just, the Empress and the Empress, the Emperor and the Empress in the reverse. Somebody's a star seed. Yeah, you're a star seed here, okay? Tell me more. Who's this? What's up with this Empress in the reverse? Tell me about this Empress in the reverse. Somebody's cheating on you. Somebody's about to get laid. So they're having an affair. Somebody's kids are bad than a motherfucker, okay? These two people could be having some type of affair, especially with the Knight of Wands out here. I wasn't really kind of, trying to go there, but the Empress in the reverse to the Knight of Wands, that's somebody that there's some type of affair going on with these two people. There's some type of business relationship as well. There's something very corrupt going on with some type of organization. Maybe a political figure is assisting, maybe with some grant. Somebody's a dark witch, okay? Somebody's a Leo. Somebody's very miserable. Somebody's in jail or about to go to jail. That's what I heard. The untold story here. Maybe you know this about these people. I feel like what you could be exposing here. See, we got the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so we got the Six of Pentacles to the Devil. That could also represent the relationship that these two people have. There's something very evil or demonic or toxic going on. Let me just take it to a 3D level. There's something very wrong going on here with the way that there's a giving and receiving of funds. Tell me more about this here. I just heard that it could be something based upon like money laundering, or hell, even PPP loans fraud. Something like that though, especially with the Seven of Swords out here. They are being slick about their kind of relationship. Whoever these two people are having some type of sexual relationship here. But why are they trying to stop you? Who are you? Why? You're a writer. You could be a writer here. Wheel of Fortune in a reverse. What's the Wheel of Fortune in a reverse? Two of Wands. To the Moon. Secret plans to cause some type of Wheel of Fortune for you. They have a plan here, these two people. Justice. So they're planning something for the justice system here. They're going to use the justice system. It's not going to work though. They're going to be embarrassed. They're going to be embarrassed. Yeah. There's some type of offer it's going to be found that I feel like somebody already knows, or they're going to be exposed, or maybe you know something about how a political figure in your city or state, town, with this person here there's something that you know about some type of bad business dealings, because I'm picking up like a bribe or something here. There's some type of offer that was made to somebody in the justice system. Yeah, to manipulate something, to control something here for you. Tell me more. So that somebody could get away with something. They've been paying somebody. This is corruption at all kinds of different levels here. We have a community organizer. We have somebody who's a part of some type of community organization, some type of foundation that has some dealings with someone that either is some type of political aspiration, somebody that's involved in politics, especially with Washington, D.C. out here. There's been some type of offer. There's some type of bribe. There's been some type of offer in the justice system here for them to avoid, to keep this under wraps, to stop them from stop this from going public, to stop some type of ending for these two people, for them to get away with this. They've made an offer to somebody in the justice system for them to get away with this. Tell us what's going to happen here. They're trying to shut you up though. So you could be like a reporter. You could be a social media content creator. Tell me more about the collective. You're a starseed though. All right. Who is the collective? Chariot. You could be a Cancer, but you're somebody you're headed towards some type of victory here. I told you you're bringing something all the way home. It's like you're almost done. You're almost done doing something. So if you are a writer, maybe you've been writing about this. I feel like whoever you are, you're probably under some type of attacks. You're being intimidated, whatever the case may be. These people have definitely been pulling strings to fuck with you behind the scenes. Something that you could really be like a reporter. Yeah. The World. Chariot to the World. You're going to complete this. There's going to be a victory here. They're not going to be able to stop you. Wheel of Fortune. It's fated. They can't stop you. They can't block you. It's fated. You're the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. They're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to manage it. They're not going to be able to continue to keep controlling you, bind you with this very toxic kind of legal situation. Okay. They're not going to be able to stop you. It's time. The Wheel of Fortune talks about, of course, good fortune, but this also talks about time. Okay. It's fated. It's time for this to happen. The wheel has been turned. Okay, you actually have turned the wheel. You're turning the wheel. Tell me more here about the collective. I feel like, what did I say from the very beginning? There's something that you've been charged to do, to confirmation, to take this all the way home. The Knight of Pentacles. They don't want you to complete this, but you're going to make it because the Chariot's here with the World, and the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Swords. They can't stop you. Don't let them stop you is what I just heard. Continue to keep talking. Continue to keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're the choice. You could be a Gemini. You could be. Okay? You could be a Gemini. But this is your soul's purpose. Clarify. Eight of Wands to the Lovers. Eight of Wands to the Lovers. To Justice. Knight of Cups. There's something, there's something, okay, with the Eight of Wands, okay? To Justice, though, with the Lovers. So let's say, for instance, that there is something, there's some battle here. I feel like the justice system is going to have to apologize to you. But the Knight of Cups. Yeah, Six of Swords. Knight of Cups. You're going to be given a way out of this from somebody in the justice system. This person could be a Gemini in the justice system, okay? But the Lovers talks about choices. I feel like if you're battling something right now, and again, I'm not an attorney, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the cards. There's going to be some type of offer. Like you're the choice. So if something has to go to a legal level or something like that, you could be facing some type of legal issues at this time. Yeah, son, it's going to work out. Things are going to take, and this could be a very swift, with the Eight of Wands here, a very swift time, like a very swift action. There's something's going to turn around just like that for you. It's going to be so much better. And now the Lovers could also mean very much so that it's because you remained high vibing. But the Sun is here. Whatever you're going through, you're going to be selling off into some very happy new times here. Joy, happiness, fulfillment. The Sun's going to come out. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You should expect this. Expect it. Expect it. Expect it. Be in expectation mode. This is what's going to come in for you. Three of Wands. Whoever this Queen of Wands is in the reverse. They're not going to be able to keep hurting you like this. They're going to have to stop. Okay, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords in the reverse. You don't worry about it. Just continue to keep going. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're gonna make it. They're trying to make it hard for you, though. There's something that by you, whatever this is that you're doing, I don't know what it is, but you are going to be center stage. Okay, the divine is paying attention to you. You are on a divine mission, especially if you're a starseed. So continue on mission. You're gonna make it. All right. 2040 on the clock. 832. One more, please. Seeing a butterfly is confirmation that your nature spirits are working with you. There we go. That's your confirmation. You could be seeing butterflies, okay? All right, y'all. So that's the end of this message. I got a couple of more I'll be uploading today, but this is first round of morning messages. Also, remember to always take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay? Always remember, take what applies, let the rest fly. Take it to the Most High God. If this is your story, please continue to keep going. I mean, that's all. Like I said from the very beginning here. I don't know if I said it in this one or the last one. But you know, our voices and our gifts, however this is, it's we. That's all we have sometimes. And although it may seem like okay, that what you do, what you say, whatever your gifts, however you're using your gifts, aren't that significant. Well, you'd be surprised to. You know, sometimes it's not about, you know, a lot of times, you know, people, we aspire to use our gifts for very particular things. And there's nothing wrong with that, but we have to keep in mind that sometimes the divine will use our gifts for what they need them for first. And then that opens up another, you know, door for you. That opens up another avenue for you to use your gifts. But a lot of times, especially if you're somebody that, you know, has a way with words, a way with communicating things to people, and you are somebody that is a starseed, so that means that you're here to uplift the vibration of this world, that you're here to help the world heal, that you are here on a mission, you know, that you are a threat to people that you would have never thought that you would ever be a threat to. Why would people want to be so invested or involved in your downfall? Well, sometimes these things are unknown to us. You know, a lot of times I do believe that. I believe that the divine keeps things from us so that the natural order of things can continue. You know, a lot of times and I can speak for myself, like, because I've told y'all before, I do have an issue with wanting to control things to work out for the best outcome for everybody involved, you know, definitely. But a lot of times we don't know what's best. We don't always know what's best. Sometimes we don't even know what's best for us, which is the reason why it's always important to go to God. All right. So with that being said, just keep going. Sometimes the divine requests us or asks us to keep going when things don't even make sense. Sometimes the divine will ask us to do some things that may seem like, why do you want me to keep doing this? Shouldn't I be doing this to stop this? No, it may seem as if that's where faith comes in. You've got to have faith. You know what I'm saying? And I am learning that every single day. Every day that I get up, every day that I walk this earth, every day that I deal with the attacks or the threats or you know, the weapons that have formed, I keep in mind that there's a plan. There's a plan, and I have to trust the divine, that the divine knows what's best for the situation for everybody involved, not just for me. You feel me? But that is the end of this message. I'm closing out the reading. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all options so that you know when all of my uploads. You feel me? I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. It's always take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces.